Currently 1:50 GMT, 20 minutes after the New York equities open, and I'm trying to look for a short in pound if it comes in this area into this apex. So this is a very nice apex. We picked up a new liquidity from this fractal, and now we are dealing it downwards. So if it could make a retest in here, I'm trying to get short to run us back down into this 346 area, and I will have to see how this one goes, but I'll explain when I get the short. So now the short right in here fill is 871, and the stop will be open just above this fractal at 404. So just going to set that up for now, and let's see. I took 60% out of this trade right in here at 12 pips, and currently the stop is just above this high. So we'll have to see how this one goes, but just to discuss the trade now. So actually I made another entry in here. I did short something in this 940 area. I think it was 940, I guess, and then got out at 10 pips in this low, or just at that shelf high. So we'll discuss both of them, but so the first trade actually, so we can see this 5-minute apex in here. So price move up, picks up liquidity, comes back down, and this is the subsequent dealing, and then this price comes back up again. So now what it did in here, so back on the 1 minute. So if we see, so this was a range in here, and this was a range, and this was a little this was a lower, I think it was after the entry. Yeah. So so this was a range in here, and then we went back into a new pickup of liquidity into this area, and then we came back down and traded below this shelf. So now if the price is not maintaining that shelf, that means it has to go back in deeper to pick up some liquidity. But you can see this is a very thin leg right now, and this is picking liquidity from from this area, and this in turn is not picking up much. We can go and look on a tech chart, but I don't think it's picking up much. So I thought that this could fill even further. This could trade into this area and possibly take out these lows, because initially this is a weak pickup, and this is the core PCE data which is cleaning really the both sides. So I think this is and I think the price could come here, and that's my final take profit. So we'll have to see on this one if it comes, but I think we can still hold in here given how the price action is looking right now. So also the second trade, so I took an entry right in this area on this retest, placed a stop just in here, and then price went back in deeper to pick up some liquidity. Now this move down would have to maintain in order to keep the sell pressure going, but it came down, picked up the top side of this shelf, and then went back up quite inefficiently. I was quite skeptical that it might trade through, but I didn't move my stop in here, so I just kept it here. Then price made a move back. Then you can see another inefficient move. Now this move here looks pretty clean up to me, and then this could be something, but not much. I checked it on a tick chart and I didn't like, so I didn't take anything out in here. Just I place a take profit in this low. So anyway, so we went back up, liquidated that high into a newer pickup related to what this is picking, and then this is a shelf again. Like this is a shelf of this whole leg, this is a shelf of this whole leg. So we broke that shelf. Now again, I was convinced that there is not much, so on the retest on this gap fill we could take a trade and then try to push it into this low. So I scalped this one for 10 pips. The stop was just above in this, as the same at, I think it was -4 pips. So and then you can see price move very nicely into the area. So I still have 40% of my short, which I shorted in here, and looking for a full target in here. And it would be good if this shelf could push us down, because if this shelf fails, then possibly we're going up, and I think we could come in this way and then try to roll over. But at that point in time, I'll be a little skeptical, I think. But just because the entry is not that good, Yeah, I think I'll just move my stop just above in here actually. I'll just do that right away. So we are protected on that. Yeah, so it's at minus 2.2 pips now, and looking for a full closure of the position right in here to see. Uh, yeah, let's see what if it does go there. But S&P is really interesting. I think stalling in these areas, not much better, but I think we can come up into this area which I'm looking for some time from the S&P swing video. I think it was a pretty nice trade, but I got everything out. So, and you can see it's still pushing in here. I think this could be a nice reaction, given that this is very thin price action. But we'll have to see how this one goes. No outlook right now. No outlook on swing basis on higher time frame. I don't have any outlook right now in S&P. I don't know what it wants to do right now, but certainly if it comes in here, it's a little short trade, and then we could look at some of these areas. But this is very cleaned up in here, and I think I would much rather see price going into this area, 4260 area, and then I would say this is really breaking this shelf. So this move down has to maintain, and it's currently shifting. So yeah, I think we could see 4400 if we do fail 41. It's a big call, but eventually I think we'll work into 4400 first before, even if it wants to try a little bit of a downside. So we'll have to see on that one. But you can see the pound made an inefficient move in here, 7 pip, and then draw right back in. So just going to check that on 30 tick chart if we do have something to work with here. So I mean, you can see we did have something in here, but it's just a tick chart, and this is the third pickup here. So yeah, eventually I'll still maintain my position of, to take everything out in this 620 area. We'll have to see how this one goes. Let's see. So we were out I think here at the take profit level, and I don't know, I just ended up dropping 30 pips just in a few candles, and only just this candle ended up dropping for about 23 pips. So these could have been a trade easily. I would have taken, I think, this one with a stop below in here, or possibly lower, and then that was a very nice move, but I was not at the screen, so I missed that long trade. That could have been a nice trade, I think. But nonetheless, we are out of shorts right now, and let's see what happens. I think we could draw back into this area if we break that shelf. But certainly, if we talk about pound, I think we have a new pickup of liquidity in here, and now I'll just wait. Actually, I don't know. It's very sticky right now. If you can see these candles, so very sticky behavior. So you can see it takes a move up, then bleeds down. So this is a move up, bleeds down, takes a move up, bleeds down, takes a move up, bleeds down, and takes a move up, then holding at the end of the session, and then takes another stab and comes into this fractal, and then takes a move up and then down. So yeah, I mean, just talking to myself, but I think yeah, this was a good trade if I was at the screen, but that's okay. Very nice. So you can see we failed the extension very easily. So even if I took this one, so you could have taken like 18, so it could have been an 18 for scaling, I think. Yeah, if I could have taken a trade in here, then I definitely will take something out at 16. But you can see how this is moving right now. So but as far as I just show you the execution now. Okay, so these are the executions. So yeah, I shorted in here. This is in the color. I shorted right in here. Stop was at 13 pips, just above in that area, above some of the highs and to the left hand. As I said, on the shelf break in this broker, it didn't came down this low, but on two of my feeds the price did. So I took a short in here. Stop was just above that high at 4 pips, and then I took everything out of this position in this low because it was hitting that shelf, and then for this took this one out at 12 pips, sorry, and then this position was out at the 600 area. So I just don't know how much was it. So if we do measure that one. So yeah, 27 pips. So nice trade, I think. I think we could make our way into this area possibly now, but just to discuss that one. So just to mark the level, so I think we can make our way into, this is a move feeding this guy, this yeah, I think it's pretty dealt off right now, but if I had to say, then something in here possibly, not the best level in the world, but could stall a little bit in here, and then this move in. So this was a tag which was feeding that price. So and if it go on tick chart, and so the price could easily come onto this other side of this fractal and reject if it comes like this inefficiently. So this could also be a trade, but we'll have to see. Yeah, but I think so. 2 trades, £1 done for today, and yeah.